From the vantage point of the cosmos, our Earth appears as a fragile oasis, a solitary blue sphere adrift in the vast cosmic ocean. This celestial haven, bathed in the warm glow of a solitary star, cradles the sum total of human existence. Yet we find ourselves at a pivotal juncture, standing at the threshold of an uncertain future. The choices we make today, individually and collectively, will determine the fate of our species and the planet we call home. Billions of years ago, in the fiery crucible of the Big Bang, the universe as we know it was born. From the swirling chaos of primordial energy emerged galaxies, stars, and planets. On one such planet, our Earth, life arose in its most basic forms. Through eons of evolution, driven by an inexorable force, life transformed and diversified. Consciousness, that remarkable spark of awareness, ignited within the human species. We became the storytellers, the architects of civilizations, leaving our mark on the planet's surface. From primitive tools to sophisticated technologies, our journey has been marked by innovation and an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. Yet, our remarkable ascent has come at a cost. Our planet, once teeming with life and pristine beauty, now bears the scars of our progress. The lush rainforests that once covered vast areas are now shrinking, giving way to urban sprawl and industrial complexes. The natural balance that sustained countless species is being disrupted at an alarming rate. Climate change, driven by our insatiable appetite for energy, threatens to disrupt the delicate balance of our biosphere. The relentless burning of fossil fuels has led to unprecedented levels of greenhouse gases in our atmosphere, causing global temperatures to rise. This warming effect is melting polar ice caps, leading to rising sea levels and more extreme weather events. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the very fabric of our ecosystems are under unprecedented strain. Polluted rivers and smog-filled skies are becoming the norm rather than the exception. The health of our planet and its inhabitants is deteriorating, with countless species facing extinction and human health being compromised. We are living beyond our means, consuming resources faster than the planet can replenish them. Deforestation and overfishing are just two examples of how our unsustainable practices are depleting the Earth's natural resources. The consequences of these actions are far-reaching, affecting not only the environment, but also the livelihoods of millions of people who depend on these resources. We are the first generation to feel the sting of climate change, and we are the last generation that can do something about it, warns the United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC. The urgency of their message cannot be overstated. It is a call to action for governments, businesses, and individuals to take immediate and decisive steps to mitigate the impact of climate change. The urgency in their words is a stark reminder of the precipice upon which we stand. The melting glaciers and the worried faces of people reading about climate change in the news are a testament to the gravity of the situation. We cannot afford to ignore the signs any longer. The choices we make in the coming decades will determine whether we can avert disaster or succumb to the consequences of our actions. Investing in renewable energy sources like wind and solar power is a crucial step towards reducing our carbon footprint. However, we must also address other pressing issues such as water scarcity and land degradation. We stand at a crossroads. Three distinct paths lie before us, each leading to a vastly different future. One path leads to continued environmental degradation and suffering, another to a sustainable and thriving planet, and the third to a balanced coexistence with nature. The choice is ours to make, and the time to act is now. The first path, the path of unchecked consumption and disregard for our planet, leads to a bleak and desolate future. Climate change spirals out of control, unleashing a cascade of catastrophic events. Rising sea levels engulf coastal cities, displacing millions. Extreme weather events become the norm, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. Food and water shortages spark conflicts and mass migrations as nations struggle to cope with the escalating crisis. The very fabric of our civilization begins to unravel, leading to a dystopian future where only the most resilient survive. The collapse scenario is a stark reminder of the fragility of our existence and the consequences of inaction. The second path, the path of cautious sustainability, offers a glimmer of hope, but also presents its own set of challenges. We manage to stabilize our impact on the planet, halting the most severe consequences of climate change. However, we do so at the cost of stagnation. Technological advancements allow us to maintain our current standard of living, but true innovation and progress are stifled. We become trapped in a cycle of maintenance, forever tethered to the technologies that sustain us. The plateau scenario is a world of limited possibilities, where humanity's potential remains largely untapped. Towards the infinite, the Transcendence paradigm. The third path, the path of radical transformation and collective awakening, offers the most promising, but also the most challenging route to the future. It is a journey that requires us to look beyond our individual desires and embrace a collective vision for humanity. This path calls for a deep inner transformation, where we awaken to our true potential and work together towards a common goal. We recognize the interconnectedness of all life and embrace a new paradigm of existence. This new way of living acknowledges that every action we take has a ripple effect on the entire ecosystem. By understanding our place within the web of life, we can make more conscious choices that benefit not just ourselves, but all living beings. We shift away from our current model of unsustainable growth and embrace a circular economy that operates in harmony with nature. This means rethinking how we produce, consume, and dispose of goods, ensuring that resources are reused and recycled, minimizing waste and environmental impact. We harness the power of renewable energy, tapping into the endless potential of wind, solar, and hydroelectric power. These clean energy sources not only reduce our carbon footprint, but also pave the way for a more sustainable and resilient future. We develop technologies that regenerate our planet, focusing on restoration and conservation efforts. From reforestation projects to coral reef preservation, we invest in the health of our natural world, ensuring that it can thrive for generations to come. We prioritize the well-being of all living creatures, recognizing that the health of our planet is intrinsically linked to the health of its inhabitants. By creating sanctuaries and protecting natural habitats, we ensure that all species can live in harmony. We move beyond the limitations of our physical bodies and merge with technology, enhancing our capabilities and expanding our horizons. This fusion of human and machine opens up new possibilities for innovation and growth, creating a new era of human evolution where technology and humanity coexist in a symbiotic relationship. This new era promises to unlock unprecedented levels of creativity, productivity, and well-being. The Transcendence scenario is a testament to the boundless potential of human ingenuity and our capacity for compassion. It is a vision of a future where we rise above our limitations and create a world that is just, sustainable, and filled with endless possibilities. The mantle of choice. Our hands, our future. The choice is ours. We can choose to ignore the warning signs and continue down a path of self-destruction. Or we can decide to change course and create a future worthy of our children and grandchildren. The challenges we face are daunting, but they are not insurmountable. We have the knowledge, the tools, and the resources to chart a new course. What we need now is the collective will to act. We need to transcend our differences, embrace our shared humanity, and work together to create a future where both humanity and nature can thrive. Epilogue. A symphony of stardust. As we gaze upon that pale blue dot suspended in the vastness of space, let us remember that we are all connected, not only to each other, but to every living thing that has ever graced this planet. This tiny speck, our home, is a fragile oasis in the cosmic desert, a testament to the delicate balance that sustains life. We are all made of the same stardust, forged in the heart of long-dead stars. The atoms in our bodies were once part of ancient celestial bodies, linking us to the universe in ways we are only beginning to understand. This cosmic heritage binds us to the stars and to each other. Our journey has been long and arduous, but it is far from over. From the dawn of time, humanity has faced countless challenges and overcome insurmountable odds. Each step forward has been a testament to our resilience and our unyielding spirit. We stand at a pivotal moment in human history, a moment pregnant with both peril and promise. The choices we make now will echo through the ages, shaping the destiny of generations yet to come. It is a time of great responsibility and immense potential. The choices we make today will determine the fate of our species and the legacy we leave behind. Let us choose wisely. Let us choose hope. In unity, we find strength, and in hope, we find the courage to build a better future. Let us choose a future where humanity and nature can coexist in harmony, a symphony of stardust echoing through the cosmos for millennia to come. Together, we can create a world where every being thrives, and the beauty of our shared existence is celebrated. The author would like to acknowledge the invaluable contributions of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change and the countless scientists, researchers, and activists who dedicate their lives to understanding and addressing the challenges facing our planet. Their tireless efforts provide a beacon of hope in these uncertain times.